name is Jennifer, and this is Mike. He has chest tubes. He's post-op day 1 cabbage. He has chest tubes, 2 that come out, bifurcates into 1, and this tube here down here leads to the suction, the atrium suction. Okay, so what we're doing right now, we have our Tylene. We don't have an air leak, and we can notice that here. Currently have 20 cns of suction, and we know that because the bellow right here is at the arrow. And what we're doing here is we're changing from wall suction over to bulb suction. Okay? These bulbs have a one-way valve. What's important is the tip of this you don't touch onto anything, okay? Because this is sterile. You have this here, which is the cap. You can cap it right in there, and that will not allow air back in because we're going to connect this here to the chest. See, I can't push air in because it's a one-way valve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo this, push all the air out. I'm going to clamp it.
Create a vacuum.
And then we have a vacuum because I'm squeezing it. Okay, and then I'm going to connect this here simply on to where it connects here, where the tape is. Okay, tape's holding the tubes to the patient's abdomen as an extra security, but that's what we're going to do here. And as I do that, I don't want air to enter into the space. So I take this here, and I'm going to clamp. Yeah, I'm taping right now. Hold on just a second. I'm going to clamp right above where I'm going, just a little bit of pressure. And it's simply, without touching the inside, mind you, and not pulling on the patient, mind you. Okay, I'm actually going to use 2, just momentarily so that I don't get air backed up in here. As this is exposed to air, we don't want it going back in the other tube. So we're going to briefly go like that. Pull out here, not touching anything. Here, because this won't fit in there. Okay, so we put the connector on there. This, have negative pressure. Place this here and then stick it on. Here, so we have negative pressure there. That's it. And that's it. So now this one is done. And we're going to put a little bit of tape around both ends here to make sure that it stays in. Out there, squeeze it.
Looks just like a JP.
Yeah, and then this is the connector. Exactly like a JP, yeah. There we go. So now we have an extender. And we put that on the edge here so it's on nice and tight. We have a vacuum. Close here. Got the vacuum now. And we simply, this is clamped. The other one's to JP with a vacuum. You just have to turn it a little bit. There we go. Okay. And then right onto the top. Okay, when it's on good, release. Cap on, you should have good suction. There we go.
Very good.
Put a little bit of tape here and here. And then I'm going to also secure these to the abdomen wall with some more tape.
Great.
And that is the key. You really got to keep these taped well and keep suction and then keep an eye on them. Initially when you switch them over to bulb suction, you may have a little bit more within the first half hour or the half hour, especially when you get your patients up. So you make sure they're secure and just keep a really close eye on them every hour. You know, put it under output. That's it.
Great. And then we bag our chest tube in red bag because it goes to bio.
It's a red bag, and here, your chest tube here. Now, you can just disconnect from here, and you're off the wall suction. Pull up the bag.
And she'll measure for the last time what was the total.
Yeah.
And she already did that. Okay, great.
And then you mark that here every hour as you go. Like 7:30 was
Mm-hmm.
460, and then right now it's 540.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Very
hour
little.
you keep an eye on it as it increases. And any more than like 100 an hour, you really let the doctor know.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.